I always say this to people. I tell them all the time, is, you know, the safety of this medicine defies description. I mean, they couldn't even give it an LD50 rating. When they tried to do that, they, like, do you understand lethal dose 50 rating?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, well, when they tried that with hemp, they kept, or THC, they kept giving the guinea pigs and the rats more and more of it, but they couldn't kill them. So that should tell you something. Very, very safe medicine here, and totally harmless.
Wonderful. I'm really relieved to hear that we have such a substance on our earth. It's a panacea, right? It sounds like it's true.
Well, history calls it that. You know, basically it was used to treat so many different medical conditions that it was known through history as a cure-all. And, I mean, I call it the cure-all myself. Well, if it's not a cure-all, it's the closest thing you're ever going to find, because this works on practically everything you can imagine. You know, skin conditions, cancers, arthritis, you name it. You know, headaches. I've even treated schizophrenics with this stuff and had good results.
And with no proven negative effects at all.
Pardon me?
With no proven negative effects at all, long-term or short-term.
No, I mean, I've been eating Niehouse myself for, well over 8 years now. No negative effects whatsoever, and I supplied the oil to thousands of people. Same thing, no negative effect.
I actually wanted to ask you another question, if that's okay.
Sure.
Getting a little bit off, but just when you were, I know you're really focused on Europe right now, and, you know, the question is all about, you want to, like, you know, make hemp oil and supply it, and you're just waiting for which country will be receptive to that and accept that.
Right.
Have you thought about Asia at all? The people, like, there's been a huge surge there for, like, herbal, natural medicines. There's been a real move. It's interesting because people are, like, before, they really accepted Western medical practices because they saw that as really superior to their own. Because they were using, you know, like, natural, like, scents and such. And then they started using these Western medicines, and they thought, you know, this must be more advanced. We have to try this. And then after a while, the people started seeing the negative side effects, and the truth came out. They just said, no, we have a better system ourselves, and there's really a return to that there in Asia now, natural remedies. And there's, like, the growth there economically is exponential, and there's just a huge market of people there. Have you thought about the potential of Asia?
Well, what I'm planning on doing, I've got the proposal done up, just about finished now, and I'm going to put that out to governments everywhere. And the first government that gives me the nod, I'll be there. You know, but I really don't see it happening in Canada. I mean, I love Canada. I think it's probably the greatest country in the world. There's no question. But if it's run by a pack of thieves, then it's no place to live. And, I mean, until the Canadian people stand up and take their freedom and their country back, then I think I'm better off here in Europe. At least, I mean, I go back to Canada, I can't even do research legally. At least over here I can.
It really, truly is our loss.
No, I mean, we've already showed people, I mean, it's all up there. If you follow our instructions, anybody can make their own cancer cure. You just have to follow the instructions. And, I mean, that's really, at this point in time, it's about the best I can do. I mean, am I supposed to go back to Canada? And, I mean, I like treating people, and I like helping people. But the trouble is, I mean, the minute I land back in Canada, 100 people come running at me wanting the cure, and at the same time, the system's persecuting me for helping them. So what am I supposed to do? You know, it's more or less like my hands are tied now. I've done everything I can do. I've told the people the truth, and I've made it available to them, so they can cure their own, so they can cure their own illnesses. But there's not really, at this point in time, there's not much more I can do.
Right. Thank you so much, Rick. You're right.
Well, you're more than welcome, dear. And if you ever have any questions, just, get hooked up again, and we'll have another talk.
Absolutely. It was such a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Rick,
okay, dear.
It's Jason again. I just want to thank you again so much. Brother, you've gone above and beyond, and like you say, the story's been told. It's just out there for people to access it. We're going to be letting everybody know that we can. the website. We're going to get you some money, brother, because I've been in Europe and I know exactly how it is.
Yeah, it's pretty bad over here, especially Amsterdam. Oh my God, how does anybody live there?
Well, I hear you. I lasted about 2 days in Amsterdam and I took off for the day. It was a little cheaper.
Well, the Czech Republic is a bit better, but still, you know, I have to do all this traveling and everything to these seminars and whatnot. So, believe me, money is an issue over here. So any way you can help, we would sure appreciate it.
Well, believe me, we've got a lot of free advertising lined up, and this interview, when it gets published, is going to help a lot too. So I just want to give you a big hello from Canada. I'm sure your neighbors and your family miss you a lot. We miss you, and we haven't even met you, sir.
That's right.
Well, hopefully one day soon we'll get that rectified.
I hope. One other quick note. I've been in Zimbabwe. I don't know. I don't want to talk any politics or anything, but it's a country that has been rejected by the West, and it's a country that Big Pharma has basically none of their tentacles into right now. They have the right of the AIDS epidemic, and the Minister of State in Zimbabwe is a friend of mine, and they are very interested, certainly in looking at one of the proposals that you were talking about.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah,
Zimbabwe would be just fine with me.
Well, my friend, I think we've got a good opportunity there, so I'm going to go ahead and set up at least a meeting or some kind of conference. Once you have a proposal ready for them, I'll make sure it's right into the President's office.
Okay, well, I'm just going to keep it short and sweet, but I'll send a copy of the proposal right to you, Jason. That'd be okay?
Yeah, thank you, Rick. I'd appreciate it. I'll make sure it gets in, like I said, into the right hands.
That'd be perfect, Jason.
Okay.
I mean, I don't really care what country it happens first in. I just want it to happen as rapidly as possible so we can put an end to all of this stupid dying for no reason.
I'm on page with you, brother, and they're as desperate as anyone for a solution to what their problems are, and I think this might be an opportunity for everyone to work together. So,
that would be great, Jason. That would be just wonderful.
All right, I'm going to cross my fingers, and thanks again for your time. I appreciate it.
It was a pleasure, Jason. It was a pleasure. So, anytime you want to give me a call, just feel free.
Thank you very much, brother. Take care.